I'm gonna, while we talk, I think we have, I think there was a blogger that did like a tiny tutorial about tools. I think his name was,
I tell you, I have been looking
yeah.
high and low for some tutorial, and you guys don't really. Well, I could not find any.
So this is, I think, this is the Tyler Cruz.
Oh, I've seen him. Yeah.
So this is the follow-up one. I think there's a one beforehand, the initial one.
There was one that he did, I want to say, a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I think that was the old one, and he did just now like a follow-up one about half a year ago, I think.
Oh, okay.
So you can see his stuff.
Okay, great.
You can stay right there. Just record it. You
Yeah, I
recorded.
did. Yeah. I'm good there. So Rob is here with us. Say hey.
Great. Hey, Rob.
Hello, sir.
Okay, so you've used GoToMeeting before, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I'm in GoToMeeting.
Okay.
You want me to?
I'm going to change the presenter to you. Hold on.
So have you already started running campaigns?
Oh yeah. We've been doing this for about 8 months now.
Okay.
Let me just hold on. I'll take a bit download small extension. Okay. All right. So you are now the presenter. So this way we could, see your screen and go through this together.
Okay. So can you see my screen now?
Let's see. It's twirling. Yeah. Um, right now it's a blank screen. Hold on.
No.
Okay, I see your cursor over Yahoo. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Now, what browser are you using right now?
Chrome.
Okay.
So, but the Firefox works just as well, and it's basically the same.
Right. Now, the toolbars are substantially different, though, right?
Yeah, but just the UI. Functionality-wise, they have the same capability.
Yeah, there's no question. It's a little bit more user friendly on the Firefox.
Yeah, most people prefer Firefox. I'm against the stream. I actually like the Chrome one.
Oh, is that right? Okay. Why is
Yeah,
that?
but I have no specific reason. No.
Oh,
I just use Chrome and no real reason. I haven't thought about it that much.
all right. So let's stay on that then.
And the Firefox or Chrome?
Chrome.
Okay.
Although, hold on. You prefer Firefox, right? No, doesn't matter. Okay. I was just
The
asking.
functionality is the same. The only
Yeah.
difference is you need to click here instead of clicking there. So,
Okay.
um, okay, so I'll start off. Maybe you can start off with 1 minute about what's your expectation from the tutorial, or what's
Okay.
the
All right.
key things you want me to get into, more or less.
Okay.
Uh,
All right. So, I guess, one question that we have besides obviously just, the functionality of it is, understanding exactly all the features and, whether or not this would replace I guess your proxy service, whether this replaced some other, tools that we're using right now. And if there's any other service that you guys have that we're not aware of.
So what tools are you using right now, for example, that you think this can replace?
We're using the Overplay VPN, so it's primarily the VPN that
Overplay.
Want to know if we would still need the VPN, because we were pretty much using it for the same purpose, to be able to do spying and to be able to, to look like we were local in other places.
Yeah, so this would essentially replace the VPN.
Okay.
So we have the same option as a VPN. So if you see here, you can see my screen, right?
Yeah.
So you can go in and choose whatever, and it will route your whole computer. So the difference is between the VPN and the browser extension is basically using the VPN, it routers the whole device. And most of the cases, most of the time, people don't need to route the whole device. So you're only using your browser and you're checking out your browser. You're not currently, for example, checking device applications. So you don't have a software installed on your computer that needs to be routed through a proxy. You're mainly browsing the internet. So there's no reason to route your whole device through a proxy. You can do it, and we have the tool for it, but most of the times it's not unnecessary because it slows down a tiny bit the computer, and there's no reason to.
Makes sense.
Also, we have what's called a rapid VPN, which is basically the same as a VPN, but you can pick and choose the applications. So one route, just the Internet Explorer, Google, Firefox, even Skype. Every application, and you can add applications. So you can add a program that you have installed on your PC, add it, and then have that specific program routed to the proxy. In your case, I don't think you need to use it. This is the main tool you need to be used, the extension. So you can use only our service and not the OpenVPN one. You can choose the location that you need here, and then you would need to enter. It doesn't reframe. And then you see you're surfing through Japan.
Mm-hmm.
So you see ads that are targeted for Japan. Sometimes the loading time takes a bit more if the computer is heavy. So you're surfing right through Osaka, a city in Japan. And then you can add a layer to that. So if you're surfing, you told me you're going to use mainly US. And then you're going to want to emulate a mobile device, or you want to choose like an iPad, iOS 9. And then the view you're going to get is the one from an iOS 9, iPad. And all the ads are targeted to that specific operating system from that specific location.
So let's
What
go
about the dimensions? The biggest issue that we have, the unknown, is whether the width, as you reduce your windows, your screen width, whether the minimum width is actually the actual width of the device you're emulating, or if there's a way to set that.
Yeah, now we're on the devices as opposed to location.
So on the devices, it's basically going to show you all the component about the specific wide of it.
Well,
I can say.
we were looking yesterday and everything looked perfect. We were just not sure if it didn't seem like that was really the minimum width of the screen, and we wanted to see what would happen if we were at the actual screen width.
By width, you mean the
I mean the actual size of the device itself.
By width, I mean the width of the screen, of the mobile phone screen. So, narrow the X dimension.
yeah,
So
is that relevant to your operation?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, because we're designing the landers, and we need to know if the text is mobile, if it's working properly. It'll automatically scroll text to the next line, and we just need to see what it's going to look like when it's at the real size.
So if you want size-wise, you can. I think you're gonna have to A/B test it, or at least maybe use the mobile app itself. I'm not sure. I'll get back to you on that one.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, because
I think it will act similar to like scrolling the website. So inside you have the as well the browser of the iPad itself, and it can be sizable. It can be reduced and stretched, right?
yes.
So
I think the how it acts will be the same. So if you
okay,
go,
I mean, just so you know, what a big part of what we do is the design piece, right? The design of the landing pages. So if I give this to a designer, I want to make sure that everything is, fitting properly and looking right.
it should act the same. It should act the same as the iPad. I don't see how, because you send in the header request, and then it pings back all the different components, and then the adjustments is made from the device itself. I think it should act the same.
So what I saw yesterday in doing some testing is that I was specifically I think testing on a Samsung S3, and as you narrow the window size on my computer, just reduce the X dimension, it gets to a point where it doesn't get any narrower. And I'm just wondering whether when you get to that narrow size, whether that's the actual size of the screen, that of the device when you're holding the device in the standard direction.
For that specific, I don't want to mislead you or not tell you something I'm 100% sure of. If you want to write like 2 lines and send it to a support, they can definitely send you a more technical answer.
Okay. Yeah, I can send a couple of screenshots and show you what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm sending.
Do you have a good idea what we're talking about?
Yeah, I understand. I just don't want to tell you something that I'm not sure of. So either way, I don't want to mislead you. Either it's for a positive or for if it is or it isn't what you need. So what we can provide. I mean,
because on the emulator that we've used up until now, you could set your screen dimensions, and you could also set the scale. So, if the standard screen size was 100 by 300, you could set it to be 2x, so it would be 200 by 400, and on your computer, so that it looks exactly the same. It's just scaled up, and there's no setting like that on GeoEdge. So I will write in the question, and I think you understand. We just need to know what it's going to look like by default on our screen.
I understand. I understand the question.
Okay.
Write the 2 lines, and I'll back it up myself on Sunday when I get to the office. I'll also I'll jump into the support and discuss it with them.
Okay, great.
So we can give you a full answer.
Okay, yeah, it would save a little bit of time if we don't have to go into an elaborate explanation now that you know exactly what we're looking for.
Yeah, no, I definitely understand what you need.
Okay. All right, well, that was a big piece. Um, so, what else makes sense to walk us through at this point? Or do you feel that that pretty much does it? I mean, it is fairly intuitive, but that was a big piece that we could not figure out how to adjust on the setting side.
Okay, are you currently buying and selling media? So you're currently
Yeah.
also buying traffic from, you said, Exoclicks from self-serve platforms and selling to affiliates?
Yeah, we will be doing that. You know, we do primarily mobile, right? Lead generation, pin submits, app installs. So, most of what we're doing does require some kind of a landing page. So we need to make sure that
Okay. Do you do landing page? Do you do banner testing as well? So do
yeah, yeah,
you know these guys, right?
yeah. That's what started that's when we started to scratch our head because we started to reduce that banner size and it was compressing to the point where it was starting to kind of morph and not really look right.
Let's see. Let's check. Um, I think we covered the functionality within our first session, right? So compare locations, compare devices, and
Yes, we felt pretty good about that. Just we had recorded that for ourselves and we lost our recording, so I mean it didn't save for some reason because of the way our Skype recorder was set up. But I think
no.
it's pretty clear to me. Is there any other functionality issues that are still not clear to you, Rob?
No, it's pretty simple, but this is the key piece for us.
Yeah, and also knowing that we don't need the overplay VPN anymore. That's significant.
So this is essentially what you did. You took it to here, tested, and then check the size.
Yeah, you couldn't really scale it down to the actual device size.
Yeah,
But,
I see what you're saying. Okay.
so we'll take another look at that as well, and if there's any doubts, I'll write something up and share a screenshot or two. But
Yeah, that would be perfect.
I think we're pretty well aligned on the issue.
Okay, great.
All right.
Using the tool, I don't have a lot to new information offer you about using the tool itself, about maybe use cases. Um, if you're saying you're already working as affiliates and you use the VPN, so you probably know all the tricks and things. Looking for publishers, using the tool on Google. So obviously, if you get different results, you would render different results from different places. So if you're using
Yeah.
Gaming blogs, which would be nice place to advertise games, then you would get different render results from each places you choose.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. I think we are aligned. What holiday is going on right now as Passover winds down? I know there's something.
So that's Passover, and then I think Independence Day is the next one.
Oh no, but was there something like today and
Yeah.
after? What's
Yeah.
today?
Yesterday, it's a second holiday, but it's still Passover. So Passover has
Okay.
like a first holiday and a second holiday. So on a Thursday last week, you would have a dinner, and then again on Thursday yesterday, you would have a dinner as well. not with the
Ah.
whole, not with the whole story and Agada and all that stuff, but just like a nice family dinner. Most of the people do.
No, we don't do that second
To
part
wrap
here
it
in the
up.
U.S. We don't
But
have
you
that
do?
wrap up here in the U.S. We definitely do have that first Seder. For us, it was on Friday night, not on Thursday night for some reason.
And you do it twice, no?
Yeah.
Day after day.
Yeah, first
Correct.
and second. I guess you guys, pull out the nice big challah and start going crazy eating bread.
Yeah. There's Mimuna. It's Mimuna is all the Moroccan Jews
Ah,
have like a big festival of bread and sweet stuff and all and all the people, the Eastern Jews have that like a party. So
wow.
that's a nice event to join. A lot of music and bread and nice sweet stuff, sweet bread, candy and such.
That was yesterday as after sundown, as the holiday ended,
That's
or Thursday night.
I don't know. I think that's this weekend.
Oh,
I'm not going this year. I went last year. I have a few friends that are Moroccan, and I got invited to one of the parties, but I'm gonna pass this year. Although it's good fun.
all right, got it.
I will forgive you. All
Sorry?
right.
Well,
I will
enjoy your weekend.
One other quick question. Aaron,
Sure.
we have not heard back from. Do you
Ah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah,
Did you connect with him on Skype?
I did.
Okay, then I'll check with what's with him. He's actually more keeping Shabbat than me, so maybe
Okay.
he didn't turn on.
Tell him it's starting to interfere with his work.
Yeah, work comes first. That's,
Well, that'll be the true test, right?
yeah, we'll see. But, it's either work here and enjoy life here, or suffer the next. I don't know.
Right.
Everybody with the next life.
Nadav, thank you so much for your time, and we will speak soon.
Sure, no problem. And if you have, here and there questions on Skype, email, feel free.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
We look
Shabbat
forward to
shalom.
hearing back from you.
Shabbat
Have a
shalom.
good weekend. Thanks.
Bye.